Today we went to Mountfield National Park so we could see Russell Falls, and it was great that we'd already purchased our National Park pass when we were on board the Spirit of Tasmania. It was just a short walk up to the falls, and it was great because even my little 4-year-old found it easy, so she skipped along the path while we followed behind. It was a little bit drizzly that day, so it really added to the rainforest atmosphere. When we arrived at the falls, they were absolutely spectacular. I couldn't believe how high they actually were, and the kids loved it. It's a fantastic area to explore because there are lots of walks that you are able to go on, from short walks like we did to really big ones for hikers. So it'll be somewhere that we'll come back for sure. The colours are so vibrant and deep and rich and green, really picturesque. After our beautiful walk in Mountfield National Park, we headed north towards Tasmania in Promised Land. We'd heard that Tasmania was one of the largest maze complexes in the world, with 8 mazes that we could run through. The children were so excited when they entered the maze. Suddenly they all split in different directions. I was just running and had no idea where I was going, but soon enough I heard someone squeal with excitement, so I knew they'd reached the end. There really is so much to see at Tasmania, including Lower Crackpot, which is this gorgeous little quaint village of houses, and they're absolutely tiny, perfect for the kids' size, and they had a great time exploring them all, including this weird upside down house, which was hilarious. For afternoon tea we had pancakes, which the kids thought was the best thing ever. They were huge, so it took us a while to get through them, but we did. After we left Tasmania, we drove through Sheffield, which is the town of murals, and it is amazing to see so many beautiful painted walls on just about every building in the street. The children really loved picking out the different characters and different paintings that they could see along the way. After we left Sheffield, we headed towards Anvers, which is the place to go for all things chocolate. But not just any chocolate. These are exquisite chocolates that are made with such love and care and detail, and they really are amazing flavours. The chocolate that Anvers produced is all made with local Tasmanian ingredients, and you know it's always the best of the best ingredients that are used. There's lots to do at Anvers. Of course, we had to start with the tastings, which were beautiful, but you can also walk through the museum and get an idea of the history of Anvers, as well as actually look at some chocolate being made. Anvers is famous for their waffles. When they came out on the table, there was this beautiful pot of warm chocolate to pour all over them and fresh strawberries, and every mouthful was, oh my goodness, divine. The hot chocolates came out with massive big flakes of chocolate on top, so I had to fight the children to actually get a drink for myself. After the tastings and the beautiful waffles, we sent the kids outside into the beautiful gardens where they could run around and run off some of that sugar high, while Jeff and I sat back and relaxed and enjoyed the beautiful scenery. Of course, when we were leaving Anvers, we wanted to pack our bags full of lots of chocolate and gifts that we could give to our family and friends back home. It was so easy to be able to walk back to the car park, load up our car, and then head back towards the Spirit of Tasmania. I couldn't believe we were at the end of this incredible trip. We'd managed to fit so much in such a short amount of time. And the best thing of all was that we had our car packed full of all the wonderful produce that we'd collected along the way. Travelling with the Spirit of Tasmania is just so easy. We've got our car, which means that we can take whatever we need to make it a really comfortable and enjoyable family holiday. And best of all, we can pack it full of all the wonderful things to take back home with us as well. Our driving holiday through Tasmania was one of the best we've ever done. It was so great to be able to show the kids such a beautiful part of our country. And there really is so many things that you can do with families that keeps everyone entertained.